Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, Episode 7. This was the Snatch Game Challenge. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button, become part of the Samatura community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Samatura on all platforms. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do not send hate to any of the queens mentioned in this video, because that's not what these are meant for. These are meant for us to have a cute time on this side of the interwebs, talk about all things Drag Race, and have a cute little kiki. So, again, before we do get into this, I do just want to say I did quite enjoy this episode. I love this cast, and I thought it was a decent Snatch Game. Not the best by any means, but it was not the worst. So we're cooking somewhere, you know. We're getting somewhere. We're cooking with gas, as they say. Also, I would like to apologize. I use YouTube TV to watch and get my screenshots, and now YouTube TV has this lower third scrolling banner that pops up every 5 minutes or so during the episode saying, "Attention, YouTube TV customers, visit Keep Paramount." So we're going to have a lot of screenshots with this. I apologize. I do not pay the amount of money that I pay for YouTube TV for them to be putting this in so many of my pictures. But it's okay. I'm a little pissed. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. Episode starts out Quinn's coming into the workroom after the elimination of Hormona Lisa. So Hormona Lisa has just sashayed away. Sashayed away. I just realized this isn't full screen. Hello? Sorry. Technical difficulties. Woo. There we go. So Hormona just sashayed away. We're at a top. No, we're at 11 queens remaining, and yeah, it's getting gaggy. Corey's happy that Hormona's gone. Ariete won. It is what it is. Again, the writing was kind of on the wall for Hormona to go. It was her second time in the bottom, and she lost the lip sync both times. So this did feel like the right decision. And also, I didn't want to see Lana go. I really enjoy Lana. Not to say I hate Hormona or anything. I really enjoy Lana and want to see more of Lana. And also, congratulations to Ariete. Very well deserved win. Honestly, some of the best runways we've seen this season. Every episode. Yes. Clock that T. Ariete is always bringing fierce runways. So I love that she won the ball. The sea-sickening ball. Again, everyone's happy to still be there. It is what it is. Quinta Brunson is the guest judge on this week's episode. I am obsessed with Quinta Brunson. I watched Untucked just to see Quinta come back because I love Quinta. And shout out to Quinta. I thought she was a great guest judge. I think she gave great feedback while also still giving the respect and just kudos to all the queens. Like she's really that girl, and I love Quinta. The Bob lives on. The Bob lives on. RuPaul comes in, introduces the main challenge. Snatch Game. So, everyone's talking about who they're gonna be. Who you gonna do? Acacia Forgot is doing Trisha Paytas. This moment, I was like, Acacia, RuPaul does not know who Trisha Paytas is. RuPaul is not going to go online and look up Trisha Paytas. Especially even after Sugar. She's still not going to know who Trisha Paytas is. I'm sorry. She will not know who Trisha Paytas is. This was a dumb idea. I love Acacia, but like, not the smartest. And also, I feel like Acacia kind of faded to the background this episode. There weren't, like, I think she had one joke essentially in the entire Snatch Game, and it wasn't great. Jules is being Miss Big Feet. Anya's being Eddie Murphy, and we'll get into the rest of them. Again, we get a walkthrough. It's fun. It's cute. All right. So I am a huge Little Shop of Horrors fan. Huge Little Shop of Horrors fan. Little Shop and a Rocky Horror Picture Show, two of my favorite movies of all time. Like Little Shop, top tier. Frank Oz, I love Little Shop. Love Little Shop. I got the references. I saw what Susie was doing. We'll get to it. I had a hard time with it. Alright, so Alyssa Edwards comes in to give them advice. Because Alyssa is the winner of Global and has done Snatch Game 3 times. None of them were very good. No shade. So I guess she was more so there to just tell them what not to do. I was a little confused. But hey, we get Alyssa Edwards. So we get a walkthrough. Yeah. They really don't show much of Susie. They showed some of Lexi and Ariete. That was about it there. Well, no, we did see Lydia. Anyways. Next group. This was my favorite part of the walkthrough when RuPaul clocked Corey's shoes and then went to go look for her netted heels in the workroom, picked one up, and brought that shit to the table. This is hilarious. And clocked her shit. And I love Corey. Love Corey. Corey King, I'm a Corey King fan, right? This shit was so funny. And Corey went along with it. And that I love. I love. So, yeah, shout out to Corey King and RuPaul. This was good TV. Next group, everyone's talking about who they're going to do. Lana is being Rosa Parks. And again, we'll get into it. Because the actual Snatch Game I want to get into. Like, some of them were okay. I'm going to go through them one by one. One by one. One by one. Alyssa was there. Alyssa was there. This whole gay eye thing. Ha ha ha. AI. Alright. Acacia forgot as Trisha Paytas. I forgot she was there. No shade. No shade. They did not show her at all. I think we saw one singular joke. Acacia, bad idea. I'm sorry. I love Acacia. This was a dumb idea. RuPaul does not get the reference. She doesn't get the references, Acacia. She doesn't get it. All right, Susie 2 as Ellen Green. I think Susie is hilarious. I think Susie is a very smart queen. I think Susie knows this character very, 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 very well. Right? Very well. What I think happened with Susie, maybe it was the edit. I will give Susie this. Maybe it was the edit. Maybe there were more jokes that actually did knock it out of the park. The jokes we saw were two of the same jokes with the scissors. And I get the way Audrey said scissors is funny. I don't think it is funny when you do it more than once. And after the first time when it didn't do well, I think you need to change things up. And I think you need to take it in a different direction. Take it somewhere that's green, somewhere that's green, somewhere with plastic on the furniture, somewhere with sense of real chain link. There's a couple opportunities. You want to leave the downtown. You want to get out of Skid Row. All of those things. I've seen Little Shop way too many. I love Little Shop. Little shop of horrors, bounce your pop. Little shop of terror. Anyways, sorry. Lexi Love as Gilbert Gottfried. All right. I heard what the judges were saying, where she flopped and then she was aware that it was flopping and she made it funny. I get that. Was she in the top? Was Lexi in the top? I'm confused. What was the purpose of the critiques? I didn't get it. Love Lexi. I didn't get the placement. I didn't understand where she stood, But hey. Sam Starr as Kim Gravel. I think Sam came in with the plan of what she's gonna do. Again, she's that pageant girl, so she's gonna plan through every single thing, and she wants to stick it perfectly, and she wants to do exactly what she planned, and I think she did a great job at that. And what I think the judges were saying when they want grit, they want to see her more in the moment. They want to see her more, bringing more of herself to it at the same time. Because the thing with Snatch Game is I think you can't plan it too much. I do think planning and knowing your character is important. The main thing about Snatch Game is it is improv. Yes, and. So anytime RuPaul is giving you a joke, you need to be in that moment as that character and respond as that character. Yes, and. Yes, and. That is what it is. It's a game of yes, and. And I think Sam started that well. I just think she could have branched out a little bit more and changed things up a little bit, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Lana as Rosa Parks. I love Lana. Love Lana. I think Lana came into a situation where she tried to plan out her jokes. And like she said, when RuPaul took the bus still running joke, it threw her off immediately. And then she just did not know where to go from there. And that's what I'm saying. I think you need to be more in the moment and less so planning every single joke. Because if you plan every single joke and something doesn't go the way that you plan, it can completely throw you off with the snap of your fingers, right? And you need to be able to take that and go in a completely different direction. That's what I mean by you need to be in the moment and you need to be prepared as that character to banter with RuPaul. That's what Snatch Game is. And I think Lana was so in her head in that very moment when RuPaul said, "Is the bus still running?" She was never able to get out of that. And that was very unfortunate. Again, love Lana. This was no, not good. Not good. All right. This is what I mean by yes and. Anya Nerve as Eddie Murphy was freaking hilarious. Anya slayed Snatch Game. I loved this. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I thought she got the mannerisms perfectly while at the same time being in the moment and taking the jokes where they needed to go. And yes, ending to RuPaul. That is what RuPaul wants to do. She wants you to banter back and forth with her. RuPaul wants to have fun. And I think Anya was there to have fun, which is what made it so top tier. Like that's Anya, I heard her mentioning that she has theater experience. I want to know more of her theater background because it's clear to me that she has some improv experience and she knows what she's doing. And I love that. I love a queen like that. I love a queen that knows what she's doing and how to banter. That is a clever bitch. And Anya is that girl. Anya is that girl. Like, Anya is really slaying this season. She's kind of running away with it. No shade. No shade. Arietti as Baby Cupid. Arietti was another case of planning out a little bit too much in one direction and not being able to be in the moment and take it another way. And I think that was the undoing of Arietti. And again, it was kind of a similar situation that happened with the RDR Live and her other comedy challenges. I feel like Arietti tries to plan so much to go in a specific direction and isn't able to adapt as quickly. And I think Arietti is funny in confessionals. I think Arietti is just having a hard time to take her own personality and putting it into the Snatch Game. And I think that would have been clever if she were able to find a character where she could put herself into it and then run with it. That's what RuPaul wants, you know? Anyways, love Arietti. Lydia Butthole Collins as David Lynch. This was weird as hell. I'm not too familiar with David Lynch, I'm gonna be honest. That being said, I didn't enjoy it. I think Lydia was another case of where they barely showed her. I wish we had gone to see some more jokes. I feel like the jokes she made weren't very memorable. I don't know, maybe that was the edit. I definitely think safe was the correct placement for her, but I do love Lydia. So Jules Sparkles as Lady Big Feet. Oh my god. Jules knocked it out of the park. I was so proud of Jules in this moment. I thought Jules did very, very well. Again, Jules was another case of being in the moment and bantering with RuPaul, taking the jokes and taking them back, throwing them back, being able to volley it back to RuPaul, being able to go change it up and do something different. And it was funny. It was so funny. Honestly, Jules was my second favorite of the night, and I was shook. I was not expecting that from Jules, and I thought Jules did very, very well. All right. Crystal Envy as Nicole Richie. Nicole Richie. Baby, this is what I mean by you need a yes and. You can't plan things. She's a pageant girl, so again, she's trying to plan out every single joke, and when you aren't able to plan out every single joke in Snatch Game, she gets in her own head, and this is another case of that. It was not good. I'm sorry. I love Crystal, but I love all of these queens, but this was just not it. Not it, baby. Nope. All right. Corey King as Big Ange. I actually thought this was very funny. For me, Corey was towards the top in terms of Snatch Game. Her runway was a boot, but her Snatch Game was great. I did enjoy her Snatch Game. I wish the wig weren't such a chop, but it was funny. And I think Corey did well. So shout out to Corey for doing well in the challenge. Again, Anya, slayed. All right, new day in the workroom. Everyone's talking. Who's feeling confident? Who's feeling delusional? All of that. Susie's feeling super confident. Susie's thinking this is her time. This is her third win. I wouldn't say she's delusional. What I would say is we didn't get to see the full edit, and maybe there were more jokes. I do think the jokes that we did get to see were kind of the same joke over and over again with the scissors, which, clever. I got it. I need to rewatch Little Shop. But, Susie was fine. And I'm glad that Sam was able to go over to her and be very honest and say she didn't think she did well. Sam Star was being very real. And also, when she called out Corey was too. So I will give Corey that. Corey was honest. Right? Again, I think if you're going to say something, say it to her face. And I appreciate that. Alright. On this channel, we do Fabridrab. Up first, we have RuPaul. Hate the wig. The dress kind of looks like a mop. I just am now seeing this. It's kind of looking like a wet rag. It's looking like a wet rag. Oh my god, I can't unsee it. Boop. I'm sorry, it's a drab. I'm sorry. Up first, we have Michelle Visage. Michelle's face is gorgeous. The outfit's cute. Again, I apologize for the pictures all having the lower third scrolling bar. YouTube TV, get your shit together. I don't pay the amount of money that I pay for it to have this. Ross Matthews. He's there. Quinta Brunson. I am obsessed with you. You're gorgeous. Fab. And also Quinta was hilarious. No comments. Just I love Quinta. All right. Category is nails. Something with nails. Up first, we have In Case You Forgot. It's fine. No shade. When she goes first, I forget that she's there. I thought the nails were cool. I thought the outfit was fine. No, I didn't hate it by any means. Like, it's one of her better outfits. I like the jumpsuit. It's a fab. I kind of forgot about it. Yeah. Up next, we have Susie 2. I kind of love this. The presentation was great. And Susie gets a fab for me. I really love Susie's references. I think Susie's a very smart queen, and you can see it. And I love that. And she brings a different perspective with her drag. I've mentioned this multiple times before, but I love that from Susie. So Susie gets a fab. Next up, we have Lexi Love. It's a bra and panties, but it's Cher, bitch. So I'm gonna give it a fab. And the nails were fab. The custom nails with Cher's face, fab. Fab. Sam Starr. I feel like we've seen this a little bit. No shade. We've seen this whole plastic surgery moment multiple times from multiple queens. It's a little overdone. And I feel like we've seen this exact garment essentially from her mom, Trinity, and yeah, very pageant. The syringes I did not love, but I like Sam Starr. It's a fab. Up next, we have Lana Jarre. Lana gets a fab. I thought Lana looked so pretty. Lana, you look so pretty. I kind of love Lana. Like, she's gorgeous. Her mug, and the hair. Lana gets a fab. Baby. Up next, we have Corey King. Corey wore a different shoe. Clock it. That being said, drab. Love Corey. This was a drab. Lowest drab of the night. Up next, we have Crystal Envy. I thought it was cool. I think she was relying on the claws being such a gaggy moment and the presentation, and she was really trying to sell the shit out of this runway. It's fab. I'll give it a fab. Jules gets fab, yes. But Crystal, I'm gonna give a fab too. I'm not obsessed with it. Jules Sparkles gets a fab. I love the story behind it. How she talked about her having a tumor in her back, then suddenly now having to have a robotic spine, overcoming her struggles, being here today. I really connect with that story. Yeah, I really connected with that story. I can get into that another day, but right now I'm focusing on Drag Race. Anyways, I really connected to the story, so shout out to Jules. I thought this was great. Really, really great. Really, really good. And she looks so pretty. It's fab. Up next, we have Lydia B. Collins. I kind of loved it. I love the nails, like the absolute absurd nails, and the velvet fabric looks so good. I'm gonna give it a fab. It's a fab. Lydia gets a fab. I think this might be my favorite look from Lydia. I really love it. I love the silhouette. Love all the nails. Love the makeup. Yeah, fab. Arietti! Best look of the night. Fab. Absolutely fabulous. Arietti, every single runway. Arietti is the best of the night. I'm sorry. Like, who's doing it like this? Arietti is that girl. The nails were crazy, and I love it. It was like multiple hands everywhere. Every hand had its own set. The makeup, everything. Anya gets a fab. I loved it. Presentation was great. Oh my god. Anya gets a fab. I loved it. Her mug is gorgeous. The hair is awesome. Fab. Alright. RuPaul announces the safe queens. Susie, Lydia, Corey, Acacia. I think that was it. Yeah. I was a little bit confused as to who was in the top and who was in the bottom. Because they were saying Lexi did so badly that she was in the top. I was a little confused about that. But it is what it is. Sam Starr is also in the top, I think. Ultimately, I think the top two were definitely Anya and Jules, which feels correct. Bottom three were, of course, Arietti, Lana, and Crystal. So, ultimately, RuPaul announces that Anya is the winner. This is Anya's second win. Congratulations to Anya Nerve. Very well deserved. Slayed the episode. Looked fabulous. I thought she did so well. So well. So well. Absolutely loved it. Anya's that girl. I love her. And Ariadne is announced safe. So the bottom two are going to be Lana Jarre and Crystal Envy. And they are lip syncing to Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez. For me, this was a really great lip sync. I thought they both did well. I definitely think Lana definitely was able to hold focus more so. I think Crystal did well, but for me, I definitely was focusing mostly on Lana. I don't know, something about just like what she brings in her drag. I can't take my eyes off of her. Like, she's gorgeous. So yeah, shout out Lana. For me, won. For me, let me know who you think won the lip sync down below. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that the wig flipped. The wig flipped. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ultimately, RuPaul announces Lana is safe. Yay. 2 weeks in the bottom. Still continuing on. Very happy for Lana Jarre. Which unfortunately means Crystal Envy has to sashay away. Again, I think Crystal got in her head a lot about this competition. She had planned a lot about. She's a pageant girl. She's planning everything. And things didn't go to her plan. And I think that's ultimately what a lot of it was. So, Crystal Envy had to sashay away. And now we are at we are at 10 queens remaining. Next week is the Rusical. And I believe it's a Wizard of Oz Wicked Wiz Rusical. It'll be fun. It'll be cute. It'll be campy. I'm excited. The timing is really great with Wicked coming out. Wicked Part 2 for good. And Wicked coming out last year. Really well timed. Yeah, that brings me to the end. Let me know what you think about the stuff in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy this episode? What did you think of the Snatch Game? Let me know all down below. Like this video, share it on social media, get the channel growing, hit that subscribe button, become part of the Sandwicher Hour community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Sandwicher Hour on all platforms. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will be back here later. I'll probably do live at some point this weekend as well, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. Let me know what you think about all this down below. Bye, y'all.